Ian Garrys put out a hit list. Now, when he says hit list, I'm not quite sure if this is a list of guys he wants to hit, let smash, have sex with his wife. He had Jeff Neal, who he's fighting at, Colby Covington, and Sean Strickland. So I'm not quite sure what type of hit list this is. If he's letting them hit that, or if it's a genuine list of people he wants to fight. But I'm going to assume it's a list of people he wants to fight. He had obviously Jeff Neal, who he's already fighting, Colby Covington, who has said a lot of stuff about his wife, and then Sean Strickland, who's also said a lot of stuff about his wife. He did this video a couple days ago, but the reason I'm bringing this up now is that Sean Strickland and Ian Garry are going at it once again. So Sean Strickland put out a post where he pretty much said, there's some things that are off limits. You don't really talk about a man's wife, you don't talk about a man's kids, and you don't talk about a kid being abused. And he was talking about how he was boiling. And then Ian Garry put a comment saying, how the tables have turned. You dish it out in the lowest, most vile manner, but you can't take a pinch. You attacked my wife incessantly and obsessively called her a pedophile, but he spelt it Peadofile. Not quite sure why he did that. That's a little odd. I don't think he really spells pedophile like that. If he does, then he shouldn't put he's definitely, it shouldn't be in a spelling bee if that's how he's spelling it. But I think this is just because he doesn't want the comment to get hidden or something. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, it's clear to see your childhood trauma showing. You claimed you were giving me advice before. Well, now it's my turn to return the favor. You should shut your mouth and focus on the mirror because you have enough serious issues you need to solve. I wish you all the best with them. Don't ever project your pain onto me and family again. Happy New Year. I mean, at the end of the day, your wife's ex-husband is still your nutritionist, pal. Just because Sean Strickland admittedly is being a bit hypocritical here. I'm not gonna lie, I love Sean Strickland. Here's the fucking thing, you guys. I love the guy. I fucking love Sean Strickland. He's fucking funny as fuck. He went in there and dominated Israel Adesanya, but if we're being honest, he was a bit hypocritical, getting all pissed off about Dricus du Plessis, saying all the stuff he did. If you can dish it out, you should be able to take it. I get it is a pretty fucked up thing Dricus du Plessis did say, but at the end of the day, Sean Strickland did make fun of Felipe Colares getting fucking hit by a bus. He said a lot of fucked up shit. Let's just be real. Sean Strickland cannot be getting offended or pissed off about any statements people say. I get it. It is too far, but Sean Strickland, I mean, he doesn't typically have a filter himself, so a bit hypocritical from him there, but I don't know. Such a weird beef, man. I will say it is a bit interesting. Ian Garry's little hit list, it did have Jeff Neal, Colby, and then had Strickland. So does he think he's just gonna jump up to fucking middleweight? Does he think beating Colby's gonna give him a middleweight title shot? That is a very interesting hypothetical he's got going for himself there. He's not fucking Conor McGregor. You can't beat what is he gonna make Colby move up to middleweight? It's yeah. Fight me at fucking middleweight, and I'm fucking taking that middle belt strap, is he fucking meet me at middleweight, yeah? What the fuck are you doing? Why, you're not gonna get Sean Strickland. If you beat Colby Covington, you get a title shot. You gotta go and beat fucking Leon Edwards, Shavkat Rakhmonov, whoever the champion is at the time. It's just a bit of a fucking silly thing to put. Maybe you can fight Sean Strickland eventually, but it's not fucking happening anytime soon, pal. I don't know, just a weird fucking scenario right here. But, the beef is there for a Sean Strickland Ian Garry matchup. I do want to see it. I want to see a press conference. It'll be very interesting because obviously Ian Garry's got that whole you never put your hand on a child. Never. You should never put your hand on a child. You should never do that. Sorry, there's more Hakeem Dowdoo there, but still, he says all that stuff to Neil Magny, saying you're a fucking piece of shit, yeah. He's talking all that shit about fucking Neil Magny, saying he's I was about to say woman beater, he's a child fucking abuser or whatever. So he can't really use the trash talk again. If he starts talking shit to Sean Strickland, saying about how his dad beat him and everything, that'd be so fucking hypocritical. So it'd be very interesting to see what the fuck they would even talk trash about. I don't know, it'd be one of the weirdest fucking press conferences, especially because we know Sean gets emotional about that. Ian Garry obviously rightfully gets emotional about people bringing up his wife. So it'd be a very fucking bizarre press conference if this fight ever did happen. For sure. But I don't know. These two are just always going to be beefing. They have like a common friend as well. They have a mutual friend in Chris Curtis. Like Chris Curtis went and trained with Ian Garry, and then obviously he's like best friends with Sean Strickland. So it's like a weird fucking scenario. They should have like a because Sean Strickland and Chris Curtis have that little podcast they got together. They make episodes on. They should have like a press conference, and Chris Curtis should be like the moderator, like a debate moderator or whatever. And they can just trash some talk, just do some trash talk for fucking shits and gigs after the Duplessis fight and after Ian Garry fights Jeff Neal. Let's just get the fucking beef going. Let's just get some entertainment value out of this because it's just a bit of a weird situational round. But as for Ian Garry's hit list, I think he is going to beat Jeff Neal. I think he matches up well with Jeff Neal. Well, obviously, it is a dangerous matchup for Ian Garry because he doesn't appear to have like the most durable chin. We have seen him get rocked and hurt a few times. So, maybe he goes in there and he gets fucking clattered around the fucking octagon and, gets done by like how Vicente Luque did. Vicente Luque got his chin cracked by Jeff Neal. And Vicente Luque, legendary chin. Ian Garry not got that legendary chin. So we could honestly see a scenario where Jeff Neal maybe goes out there and cracks him. But I do think the long rangey style of Ian Garry will probably get him the win against Jeff Neal. And then after that, Colby Covington, he's not going to fight him. Colby Covington only wants older fighters. Let's be real. Like maybe if Jeff Neal has some success with wrestling or something like that, and he can see some flaws, maybe Colby will be willing to take that fight against Ian Garry. But I feel like just based on like how Colby is, he's probably not going to go in there against a younger up and coming fighter like Ian Garry. Like that's the thing about Colby Covington. He just doesn't fight the young up and coming guys. He'll only fight young fighters if they're champions. Like I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's just a fucking weird thing. Maybe he will. Maybe now, because he did say he wanted to be active. He wants Wonder Boy. So maybe if he beats Wonder Boy or something like that, you do an Ian Garry fight. Like, it makes the most sense. The beef's there. You got to get him at a press conference. Colby will go fucking sicko mode, fucking talking about his wife. Ian Garry will probably just tell him to sit down, shut up, and don't ask him a question, yeah? You fucking do nothing, yeah? You fucking do nothing. I'm the notorious Ian Garry, yeah? Like, you just fucking start acting like he's fucking Conor McGregor properly. Uh, Colby Covington will probably, like, start talking shit and Ian Garry like, who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? Oh my god. Like, he'd probably just start fucking acting like that, just knowing fucking Ian Garry. Like, what other fucking lines could he say? Like maybe Colby Covington brings like his fucking interim belt and he's like, fucking Ian goes, fucking spit showing my fucking belt for me, yeah, that's my fucking belt, yeah. Like he'll start just acting like McGregor. Like that's all I can imagine Ian Garry doing. Like he says he's one of the best talkers, but he just sort of steals Conor McGregor lines. If we're gonna be for real, for real. But still, interesting. I like that he's got a hit list. He's not gonna get Colby though if he beats Jeff Neal. Maybe he gets like Sean Brady. But it's not really a step up after you beat Jeff Neal. Like, where's Sean Brady in the rankings? Like, I don't know. Fucking welterweight's a disgrace, man. Nobody fights anybody. Like, it's just a fucking shit show of a fucking division. Like, it's one of my favorite divisions, but like, Jesus Christ, these guys are fucking not fighting. Like, maybe he beats Jeff Neal, then you can give him like Kamaru Usman, Ian Garry versus Usman. Like, I'd love to see the Colby fight, but like, is Colby really gonna fucking take that fight? Like, it's just not, is he? Like, let's just be real. We're not gonna see Colby fight Shavkat Rakhmonov. We're not gonna see Colby Covington versus Jeff Neal, Sean Brady. We're not gonna see Colby Covington versus JDM if he beats Gilbert Burns. Like, we'll probably see fucking Colby versus fucking Neil Magny if he beats Michael Malott. If we're gonna be honest, like. It's just a typical Colby fucking thing to do. Hopefully Colby stays more active though, and then we can get that Ian Garry matchup. Because like the press conference will just sell the fight. Like there's already beef there. We all wanted to see Ian Garry at the 296 presser just because we wanted to see him and Colby go at it. Colby still wanted his wife, but I mean fucking Ian Garry wasn't there to chirp back. So it'll be interesting to see. Maybe we'll eventually get that beef and they can settle it in the octagon, but I don't know. I always have my doubts with Colby Covington. He seems to have beef with everybody, but he never fucking does anything about it. But anyway, That's all I've got to say about this. Just the whole Ian Gary got a hit list. Maybe it's an Adam 2-2 type list. Maybe it's a fucking. Maybe he literally wants them killed. Maybe he's fucking actually putting hits out on fucking Jeff Neal, Colby Covington, and Sean Strickland. Maybe it's gonna turn out the fucking Ian Gary's working with the fucking Irish mob or some shit. Maybe Jeff Neal gets fucking killed in an Irish car bomb or some fucking shit. Who knows? Before fucking 299, I don't know. 298 actually, because got moved to 298. Who fucking knows? I just feel like I don't know. I like it though. I like that he's got a list of people he wants to fight. Then obviously also spoke about the Sean Strickland situation. Sean Strickland been a bit of a hypocrite, but still, I love Sean Strickland for sure. So yeah, anyway, that's all I've got to say. So make sure you subscribe, give this video a like. Let me know your thoughts on this whole situation. Let me know your thoughts on Ian Gary's hit list. Do you even think he gets past Jeff Neal? And if he does get to Colby, do you think he beats Colby? And then how would you have the Sean Strickland Ian Gary fight going? I think Sean Strickland beats the fuck out of Ian Gary. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be for real. I really do think he'd beat the fuck out of Ian Gary. Like no bias or anything. I really just think that's a horrible matchup for Ian Gary. Like we just seen what he did to fucking Israel Adesanya. I think he could literally just do that to Ian Gary. And the thing is, Israel Adesanya, you can say all you want about him. The man's got a fucking chin on him. Like, I don't think Ian Gary is taking that fucking 1-2 from Sean Strickland. I think he's getting fucking put out if he takes that 1-2, like, that dropped Israel Adesanya. That was, like, picture perfect. Like, I could see Sean Strickland putting him out cold, especially because we haven't seen him versus, like, a middleweight. Like, we haven't seen a middleweight version of Ian Gary, I don't believe. Maybe he did in the amateurs or something like that, but not, like, against the, top 5 middleweight. Although Sean Strickland not the hardest hit or anything like that, but still, we'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you give this video a like. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Click that bell, put on the notifications. You guys know the drill. Just share this video, share it around. Help me. Let's aim to get to 830 subscribers. That's a good little goal. Only need like 6 or 5 more. So yeah, if you guys can help me reach that goal, whatever way you got to do it, send it to your friends, tell your friends to subscribe, just help build my channel up a little bit. I'd really appreciate it. But if not, I don't mind. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.